All right, all right, all right. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Ashley. If you're brand new here, if you're not new here, you're probably confused that I'm streaming football on my channel. Well, I tried to stream it on the other channel, my football channel, and well, no one ever went over there to watch the games with me. So maybe some of my regulars will show up. Let's see. Oh, hey, Bill's here. Hello from across the parking lot. Bill's my neighbor. And if you did see the game with Peanut on my other channel, that was Bill's dog. She's a sweetheart. So this is an important game, obviously. This is the NFL conference. This determines who goes to the Super Bowl. And oh, looks like Denver's got the ball. We got Stiddy handing it off to, looks like Harvey, maybe. I can't tell. He's on the ground. So Jarrett Stidham is this is his 5th career start. And he's got a 1-3 record. But for a backup, Jarrett Stidham is actually highly underrated because, and I'm not just saying that because I desperately want the Broncos to win this game, despite the fact that Bo Nix is not playing, but I do believe in Stiddy. If Bo believes in him, I believe in him. It's currently snowing here. I don't know what the weather's like there in Denver. Oh, wow, that's not... Well, the Patriots just stuffed the run. We did not get any yards on that, I don't think. It's not looking good for the Broncos. 3rd and 9. Yeah, Tony Romo's announcing. Good God. Can we please get somebody else? I just really can't stand Tony Romo. I'm going to leave your comment up there for a little bit, Bill, so people will know people are actually joining in. All right, 3rd and 9. Here we go. Stiddy's in shotgun. Come on, pass it, Stiddy. Oh, he's scrambling. He got hit, and it's 4th and 9, so Broncos are going to have to punt. 30 seconds for that try. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I'm actually doing a video on Bo Nix because I did a video, excuse me, on Amy Schumer. Why everybody hates Amy Schumer. Apparently, that video didn't need to be made because everybody had already established all the... Anyway, people were very opinionated. But what I really wanted to look at in the video, all right, Broncos are punting. Let's see. Looks like it went out of bounds at the 8. Not bad. I don't know. Is it the 8? The announcers are wondering if it's at the 8-yard line. I don't know. But I really wanted to look at, like, why we love to hate, especially celebrities, and pile on, you know, especially online. All right. My microphone's on, yes? Okay. I'm still working with the sound. So, Bill, I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but at least our defense is top-notch, to say the least. Or as the kids say, our defense is fire. Actually, I don't know if that's the right context to use that word in, but I would say our defense kicks ass, and I wouldn't want to play against our defense if I were an NFL offense. All right, here we go. They're putting up some interesting stats. CBS actually does a pretty good job on the graphics. I have a lot of complaints about Fox. Okay, here we go. It's a run, and they stopped them. All right. It's going to be 3rd and 5. That Singleton. That man was diagnosed with testicular cancer, or I guess they found a tumor that was benign, or maybe it was, I don't know, they caught it early enough, but he had gotten the diagnosis, they found the tumor. They actually found it because of a random drug test, which is wild. So, guys, if you're watching, go get tested. Anyway, they caught it early enough that he had surgery, and I guess he's done treatment or whatever. But oh, that was that picked? Oh, it was almost picked off. Ufunga, I like his name. Oh, we got somebody else. We got another comment. Oh, Peanut's napping. Yes, Peanut has an adorable Broncos shirt that these guys found, and she looks really good in it. It's a good color on her. She wears the Broncos franchise well. So Peanut might be coming over after half. So, you know, at least she can make it better if they're losing. I was going to say make the loss better, but I don't want to, you know, just go ahead and determine their fate here, although it's not looking good. Yeah, they just stopped at the 40. It's not terrible field position. Snow melts in May. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, well, not looking great, not looking great, but hey, you know what? I guess as long as Stiddy's still in there, because I don't know, what if Stiddy gets injured? And I'm not trying to jinx him, but, like, what do you do? I don't know that do they have a backup to the backup? Well, actually, I do know, because something like this happened in 2020 when Drew Lock lied about exposing the other quarterback. So the entire quarterback room was exposed to COVID and they couldn't play. And because anyway, they you know, decided to buck the protocol. That's when I just lost all respect for Drew Lock and decided for once and for all he had no leadership skills. So anyway, they had to call Kendall Hinton, who was a receiver. He wasn't actually playing for the NFL. I think he was working at like AT&T or something at the mall, and they show up and they're like, "Hey, Hinton, you still got an arm?" And so Kendall Hinton played, but then he ended up playing after that game. We lost him. Actually, we played against Sean Payton. I think that was, yeah, we played against the Saints. I believe Sean Payton was laughing at us from the other sideline. But anyway, yeah, so we lost that game. But, you know, Kendall Hinton actually made it to the NFL Hall of Fame because of that. And he ended up being on the team as a receiver. And he made some pretty good catches, I thought. I mean, any catch was good during that era of the Broncos. Terrible past decade history. So anyway, this video that I'm doing, sound good. Chopping food. Oh, okay. That's okay. Thank you for this. I'm always concerned about the sound, so my viewers are always telling me if it sounds okay. You're supposed to hold the microphone 6 to 8 inches from your mouth. Well, I'm not going to stand here and like hold a ruler. I can guess where 6 to 8 inches is. It's much easier to do when you have it in a stand and you're sitting. Sorry, I'm distracted by the terrible commercials. I wish I had seen football games. Like, I wish I had watched them when I was growing up, because part of this video that I'm making, I talk about the fact that I never watched the NFL until my father died, and I became a Broncos fan because I was, oh my God, Stiddy, dude, please catch it. Oh, okay, that looked worse than Auburn, Bo. What are you doing, Stiddy? I mean, I know it's his, what, 5th start? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, yeah, he played at Auburn, too. I don't know did he play with Bo? I don't remember if they played at the same time. And then he played a little bit for the Raiders. Josh McDaniels thinks highly of him, which I don't think that's a compliment. I mean, I don't know, whatever. McDaniels has his record, but from what I've heard, he's kind of an asshole. Oh, he was out of well, he wouldn't have caught that anyway. What was that other ball doing there? That was confusing. There were 2 footballs on the sideline. Harvey tried. Stiddy was in the pocket. He got pushed out. He scrambled, attempted a pass to Harvey. Can a player run out of bounds and then run back in to catch it? I don't know. He didn't catch it anyway. Good Lord, Stiddy. Okay. Can we can we just build a quick AI version of Bo and put him out there on the field? Anybody got a 3D printer? Good Lord, this is bad. This is worse than I expected. Well, he's still smiling. That's good for you, Stiddy. Okay, 3rd and 10, 3rd and long, just what you want. 11 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Play clock's going. Okay. He's back to pass. Please, God, somebody catch it. Yes! Finally, Mims. Okay. Please keep Mims on the field, coach. 54 yards. Okay. So that was worth the first several minutes of shitty football. Yeah. Which defensive player screwed up on that play? That's where my brain goes. But no, that was a nice pass. I got to give credit where credit's due. That was a nice pass and catch. Oh, Mrs. Stidham is in a fur coat, a white fur coat. Okay. No comment. I'm gonna put Bill's comment about Peanut back up there. Just so people know, there might be a canine companion joining us after the half. All right, that was a nice catch. Oh God, he also hit his. I just don't know how they don't get injured on every play. I mean, they probably do, but they hide it. Oh, McLaughlin's out there. 38. We're about to get a touchdown. Come on, baby. Oh, we got little Jordan Humphrey out there too. Bryant. That was weird. That did not work. That was a nice try, coach. I'm not quite sure what you were. I think that was a trick play. I mean, in this situation, I say pull out all the tricks. Normally, I'm like, what are you doing with a trick play down here in the red zone? But in this situation, just dig to the bottom of your big old bag, coach, and pull out your best plays. I mean, not that he hasn't already planned for anyway. All right, here we go. Stiddy's under center, 2nd and goal. Fakes to, I don't know who that was. Yes! Cortland Sutton. That was a nice, very nice play and nice execution. All right. That was Cortland Sutton. Sorry, I just get very excited. I know technically I'm supposed to be telling you what's happening, but all right. So that he faked the handoff, which was a very nice, by the way. They bought it. Cortland was in the back of the end zone. Look at my boy Miners there. I love Quinn Miners. He's one of, I don't know if he's underrated, but he doesn't get talked about enough. 7-0. Extra point is good. Whew, okay, I feel a little bit less nervous. Where's Steve? Steve out there? You watching, Steve? Bo sorry, Bo. They panned up to Bo in the booth, and his expression was just Yay. Wonder what kind of drugs they got him on. Um, legal drugs. I just, because that's got to be. Oh, that's the other thing. Has anyone heard this? The new rumor that, let's see, do we have any other comments? No, we don't. I feel like Julia Louis Dreyfus and in Veep has the president called. No, we do not have any more comments, but yeah, so Bo Nix, the new rumor. Apparently he faked the ankle injury. Yeah. And he also, I guess, faked the surgery and the flight to Alabama and the flight back to Denver. Guess he faked all that too. It's just insane that the shit that people make up online. And so the video that I'm doing is looking at why everyone hates Bo Nix, because I looked at why everyone hates Amy Schumer, which really didn't need to do that video apparently. But really, it's a theme that I'm looking at, like, what it is about, like what makes it, well, I know it makes it easy to hate a celebrity and shit all over them online because you can do it behind the safety of your computer screen. Just like, somebody said about all the haters, the Bo Nix haters, nobody would say that to his face or any of his fellow football players. Because, yeah, I mean, anyway, Adam Troutman had a great quote in one of the pressers, and he said, what was it? He said, yeah, Bo doesn't give a bleep about what anyone says. Dragon Slayer 69 with your 7-Eleven Slurpee sitting in your mom's basement. Such a great line. Anyway, I'm going to use that clip, courtesy of Orange and Blue today. If you're watching this and you're a Broncos fan and you're not subscribed to Orange and Blue today, well, what are you doing? Go subscribe. It's the best podcast in Denver. Also, Brandon Perna, highly recommend his channel. He's actually, established on YouTube. He's been doing this for a while, but I mean, that man hustles. I mean, he works really hard. I mean, he has a whole team, but I subscribed to his channel several years ago. But I appreciate his humor. And here we go. Thank God we're back. Takes effort to figure out what I'm going to ramble about during the commercial next. Because I think we're probably going to go back to a commercial, right? Oh, what are they doing? Okay, so they got some graphics with a snowball fight, and now there's a big plow. I really feel like they should let the South Park guys do all of the graphics for any game that Denver plays in. I feel like that would be, especially a home game. Okay, here we go. Drake May passes it to number 8. Oh, Diggs. I forgot he's on this team now. Okay, so that was, I don't know. Okay, yeah, 4 yards, 2nd and 6 now. They got about 4 yards out of that dinkin' donkey pass. But yeah, I'm looking at, like, not only like why it's not just why people hate Bo Nix. It's more like, why did they decide, or like this word fraud that you see a lot? Bo Nix is a fraud. Because fraud doesn't mean bad, it means lying. So I'm not really interested in whether Bo Nix is good, because we all know he is. But I'm more interested in why people decided he was bad before he ever got a chance. And that's the video that I'm making, which is why I'm doing the live stream on this channel instead of my football channel. Well, also because nobody watches anything over there. I don't know. I thought I was confusing the algorithm by having football on a comedy channel. So I had already started this football channel a while ago and just didn't do anything with it. So I was like, makes sense. Let's just do the football on the football channel. I think the Patriots just got a first down, unfortunately. Yes, they did. And so there's like 24 subscribers over there. But people actually found my games and were commenting. Anyway, so if you find this live stream later, please go watch my video on why everybody hates Bo Nix, because that should be out in the next few days. I'm not gonna promise anything. But and even if you hate football, I don't know why you'd be watching this if you hate football, but even if you do, oh wow, that was a nice. Did he fumble? Yes. Oh no, he was down. Okay. I think they lost yards. Yes, they did. 2nd and 12 for the Patriots. All right. Who was that? That was, I think Ufunga was on that play. No. Oh no, that was no, Ufunga just jumped over the guy at the end. 29. Yeah, Tony Romo saying the defense is giving the Broncos a chance to win the game. No, Tony Romo, the Broncos defense is going to need to win the game themselves. We're going to need a couple pick sixes in here, maybe a scoop and score. Okay, here we go. Interception. Pat Surtain. 3rd and 12 for the Pats. That was a beautiful play by Surtain. Textbook play, as always. Perfect, by the book. That was probably one of the best draft picks, aside from Bo Nix, that the Broncos have made in the last decade. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. I don't know what yard line they're on, because the cameraman thought they'd be all... Okay, here we go. They're on the 40. Yeah, he's about to get sacked. Nope, he made a pass, but that guy's not going anywhere. Man, that looked like a little wrestling match at the end. Key. Lock and key. Brandon Perta did say he wants this to be a lock and key game. Key's the player's name. I forget his first name. And PJ Locke is also on the defense. Yep, Benito got a piece of it. Drake May. Okay, here we go. They're going to have to punt. Hey, Broncos could be going to the Super Bowl with Jarrett Stidham. Why don't we get Kendall Hinton out there? Why not? No, Jarrett's those passes, those 2 passes that he completed were very good. Oh, interesting. Some players giving each other love on the field down there. That was interesting. Hey, well, Stiddy's doing the Bo Nix wink, so I don't know. I was hoping that, somehow we could just sort of like put Bo's brain into Stiddy, but I think we're just going to need the 3D printed version of Bo. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. I knew it was going to be a what's the word I'm looking for? Gritty game? No. Tough dogfight. That's the term they use in football, right? It's going to be a dogfight. All right. But anyway, in the video that I'm working on, you also get a little bit a glimpse into why I became a Broncos fan, which is just essentially because I never really got to see football through my father's eyes. So I really didn't know much about football at all until I started watching the Broncos, because when you watch years of really, really, really bad football, you learn what good football is, and you learn to appreciate good football. And I got to admit, even there were a few plays in there that made me very nervous, but at least, I'm still not watching garbage. That's the thing I've been most appreciative of since Bo Nix got to town, is that I am not watching garbage on the field. Aside from all the amazing records he's broken and all the things that he's done for this team, mainly giving them hope. I think, I don't know. Now I'm just mesmerized by the beach on this Expedia commercial. Okay. I got to stop looking at the TV. But one of the things I wanted to say, honestly, about finally seeing good football again as a Broncos fan. The guys look like they're having fun again. And that is something that it got so depressing to watch football, especially like around 2020 and maybe a few years before that, like anywhere, yeah, like anywhere in the last 10 years, really. But at one point, it got so depressing because the guys just looked miserable on the field, especially when Fangio was there. Good God. Okay, here we go. Broncos are at the 25, 1st and 10. And they are winning. Okay, hand off to Harvey. Harvey gets through, breaks a tackle, pushing. Nice. Wow, he almost got a first down. He kept turning those feet. Nice. Okay, so I think they're doing a replay of the last drive. That was a nice play. Yeah, so those two passes that Stiddy has made were both game-changing passes, and they were complete. Okay, here we go, 2nd and 1. Fakes. He's in trouble, but he gets it off to Bryant, and he barely makes the first down. But hey, they're matriculating the ball. And I am really happy to see that Pat Bryant is wearing the Guardian cap because that's what it's called, right? Because I think he's had 1, maybe 2 concussions this season, or maybe he had 1 this season, 1 last season. I don't know. I just don't. I think any concussion's too many, but it's football. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Stiddy's back to pass. Hands it. Oh, he fakes it and runs. Oh, he slid too soon, but that's okay. We got some yards out of it. That was nice. I did not see that coming. Good call, coach. Maybe he didn't slide too soon. That defensive player was right in front of him. Look at him strutting. Okay, don't get too cocky, Stiddy, okay? Bo Nix did beat you for the job, okay? Sorry, maybe he should get caught. I don't know. Do whatever's going to win the game, Stiddy. Here we go. 2nd. Wow, that didn't. Just hold on to the. Whew. I don't know when they blew the whistle. Didn't look like he got. Did he get the first down? They keep showing. There's like one fan in the stadium that has a poster with Stiddy with his picture on it, and they keep showing that fan. Oh, apparently Tom Brady gave Jared Stidham the nickname Stiddy. Now I don't want to call him that, but it stuck, like I've been calling him Stiddy this whole time. So damn, I wish I didn't know that. All right. Not a Tom Brady fan. And it's not just because I'm a Broncos fan. It's because he's kind of a despicable human being. Hey, why does everybody hate Tom Brady? Maybe I could do that video. Not everybody hates Tom Brady. I don't know. Then I'll just be accused of rage baiting. But hey, that Amy Schumer video is my best performing one yet, and that's thanks to all the trolls commenting. That was not my intention, but that's where we're at. Okay, do we have new comments? Let's see. Oh, was this for the Stiddy's wife? Yeah, I don't know. Faux harp seal coat. It looked really, yeah, I don't know. But her friend standing next to her had the same coat on. That was what was weird about it. Like, really? Um, just don't go near a PETA rally. Okay, more commercials. So yeah, the guys look like they're having fun again. I guess that's what I was commenting on during the last commercial. And I gotta mute this. This is so. What are we cooking over there, Bill? Are we making homemade cookies? And if so, is Peanut gonna bring some over after half? No, they make the best cookies. I've been watching a new channel called Future Canoe, and it's this kid. I mean, he is a kid because he makes constant jokes about how his dad left. I guess his parents did split up, but it's anyway. I appreciate his humor. It's a very subtle humor. You have to really pay attention to the video to catch his humor. And I appreciate that. And he has a good voice. He never shows his face, which I think if you can do that, good for you. It's way too late for me. And but he does a lot of cooking, and so he tries a bunch of different things. And I've been watching his chocolate chip cookie making videos, and then last night I saw one where he made a chocolate chip toffee something or another cookie, and he made the toffee himself. And I was sitting on this couch, and at one point I was just like, holy shit, it's that easy to make toffee? Why haven't I been making toffee this whole time? It's really just like butter and sugar, right? From what I remember from the video. Okay, here we go. Broncos are at the 45. It's 2nd and 9. Steady hands it to Harvey. Harvey spins, does not go anywhere. That was, yeah. I mean, I understand that Sean Payton's offense is apparently very, very complicated. If you don't watch Orange and Blue today, you should. It's where I get educated. But I think Cecil Lammey said, nice catch. Oh no, did he drop it? Oh, that was Cortland Sutton too. Damn, bro. Sorry. Let's see what happened. Oh, he should have had that. He's had some drops lately that I'm just, well, he was also like kind of it was slightly behind him, as Tony Romo said. I guess I'll have to agree with Tony Romo for once. I don't know what I was saying, but now the Broncos are having to punt. Shit, that sucks. If Cortland had caught that, it's okay. It's okay, Court. I mean, I feel like he's such a reliable player that you can't really get mad at him. Although that would have been an important first down. That's okay. Oh, there's a Dunkin' Donuts commercial that looks AI and also bizarre. That's another thing with all these AI commercials, I mean, what's going to happen at the Super Bowl this year? Everybody who watches the commercials, is it going to be like, which one's the best AI commercial? Because they all suck. I mean, I'm all about using AI to increase efficiency, but it just takes the creativity out of everything. And then some people are using it for more nefarious purposes. Okay. Patriots are at the 20, 1st and 10. May hands it off to, I think that was Cooks. No. Is Cooks in? Did he get hurt? Am I thinking about the wrong team? I think I'm thinking about the wrong team. Who's their star running back on the Patriots? I actually haven't watched the Patriots at all this entire season. I kind of hate the Patriots. And I really hate Josh McDaniels. All right. May's getting tackled. Sacked. Who was that? Oh, a rookie. Robinson, a loss of 9. Nice. Oh. Oh, he tried to get out of it. He looked over to I think he thought he was wondering if the ref was going to call a flag. Just like you can't touch these quarterbacks without getting flagged. Okay. Wow, 4th and 15. Okay, so incomplete pass. Now the Patriots are going to have to punt. Nice. If there's any defense to give a backup quarterback a chance, it's the Denver Broncos. Oh, wow, they're going to have to punt from practically the end zone. All right, let's see. Where are they going to catch it? Mims. Oh, got tackled immediately. Okay, all right, we get it. Okay, so I think Denver's going to be about at the 40-yard line. I'm not quite sure. Another commercial. Oh, we got more comments. Let's see. Cookies. Oh, you're making chicken soup in a crock pot. I guess normally when people do these, like they actually read it out, but Oh, here we go. We got our number 1 Bronco fan. Let's hope Steady stays. Oh, wait. Stay steady. Yeah, I was just going to say, I just want Steady to protect the ball. That's all I want. Just protect the ball. But I feel like those 2 passes he made, or that one pass that should have been caught, none of those passes were dangerous passes. So I'm feeling good about that. Because, that's like the number 1 thing you worry about with a backup is not protecting the football. I don't know. That's the one thing I worry about. A lot of things. But Jared Stidham he's smart, Cookies. Okay, so which kind of cookies did you make yesterday? I was when I've been watching these chocolate chip cookie recipes, I've noticed because I also watch a couple of other creators, because once you watch one video about one specific niche or topic, then the algorithm pushes a bunch of other ones. So I was watching another guy do some chocolate chip cookie recipe. Anyway, there seems to be a theme where it's like you don't only add chocolate chips, but you're supposed to chop up a chocolate bar. And I also learned a tip that when you chop up the chocolate bar, because that gives you the chunks, and also like sometimes when you get those cookies that have those swirls in it, that's if you chop it up coarsely and finely. So you have some really fine pieces of chocolate in there that make the swirl, and then you have your big chunks. I never, of course, do any sort of baking because it just seems so it's too regimented. I like cooking because you can kind of eyeball things, but apparently with baking, you really need to be precise with your measurements. But then, I've been watching these YouTube videos and I'm like, well, these guys make it look easy because, they always make it look easy. And all that, separating the eggs from the yolks, forget about any of that. Okay, here we go. Stidham's under center. He hands it to, looks like McLaughlin, maybe? Yep. Picks up 3. McLaughlin's actually had a pretty good average this season, right? I mean, I think he's averaged like 5 yards per carry or something like that, which is confusing why they don't put him out there more. because he's also gained some weight. Because like last year, he's a small guy, and they would just stop him immediately. Plus, they also knew he was always going to be out there. But now that, J.K. Dobbins is out, we got Harvey. Okay, Ingram, did he get the first down? Oh, yeah, they're talking about Davis Webb. Davis Webb is the quarterback coach, and I guess people are talking about him in terms of head coaching jobs, but I know it's a lot more money, but I don't know. I feel like if I were him, I'd be like, no, I'm going to stay here with Bo for another year and win another Super Bowl, because continuity is what you want with a young quarterback. They did not have any continuity with Drew Lock. Not that Drew Lock would have been Bo Nix, but I feel like he could have had a slightly better chance at succeeding as a quarterback if they had not. Well, I don't know. Never. No. Now that I think about it, it's Drew Lock. Well, there's the leadership question, and then there's just his decision-making skills that are non-existent. He did not protect the football, that's for sure. But I don't know. Is that something you can coach out of a player, or is it just something that you instinctively know or you don't? I don't know. I think Bo Nix is special. I think he's a lot more special. But also what I'm looking at in this video is why people thought he was a fraud, or why people looked over him. And a lot of that is that he's not flashy. But, you want your quarterback paying attention to the game and not all that other crap, I guess. Okay, more commercials. I didn't do a bingo card this week. I didn't have time. I could throw one together. I wouldn't know what to put on a bingo card. We could do one together if I had more people in the chat. I do have a live stream on this channel every Tuesday, not related to football. We've been watching scary ghost videos together, and I make fun of them. Well, I debunk them and make fun of them. This past week, we looked at an AI channel that makes very realistic videos of old people telling life stories, and we don't even know if the stories are real. But, just it's pretty disgusting, the people that take advantage of real people with real life stories who have battled cancer, or have family members battling cancer, or have lost loved ones due to cancer, and just exploiting that for money. But, I guess that's what makes the world go around. Here we go. We're back. Thank God. Okay. Start of the second quarter. Wow, it's only been one quarter of football. Why does it feel like it's been 10 years? Okay, here we go. Broncos. Ooh, we're at the 50. Not bad. Or 45, I guess. Okay, Stidham's in trouble. He gets it to McLaughlin. Nice. See, McLaughlin can catch the ball too. Well, we only got 2 yards there because, I think the play broke down. See, that is the thing that makes Bo Nix special. He can extend the play. He would have found a way. Are they going to give Crum the ball again? That was a nice touchdown last week. If you saw that, big man touchdown. I think he said it was his first touchdown ever, because he's like, growing up as a big kid, you don't really get the ball that often. Okay, here we go. Stiddy. He gets it to Cortland, but it's going to be 3rd and short now. So that's manageable. Wow, it looks cold there. How cold is it in Denver? Does that affect the ball? The air. I don't know. Maybe we should ask Tom Brady. He seems to be a ball compression expert. Air compression? I don't know. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Come on, Stiddy. Roger. Play Cox. Okay. That makes me nervous. Nice. Okay. Little Jordan Hump. I think was it Brandon Perna saying that Stidham and Little Jordan have a good connection? Or maybe did I hear that on Orange and Blue today? I don't know. Those are the only two Denver things that I watch, really, in terms of sports. Okay, so first down. Broncos are at the 45. No, the 35. Sorry. Oh, that was weird. Harvey plowing. Nice. I think he got about 9 yards. I'm not sure what that play was. It was like Stidham forgot he was a quarterback for a second and then just passed it to Harvey. Oh no, it was a fake. It was weird though. I've never, because he like turned around and then handed the. But it worked. 2nd and 1. All right. Run the ball. Who is that? I don't think he ever gets the ball. Prentice. This is old school football. This is how you win. My dad was also a running back. And apparently he could not be tackled or stopped. Tony, we don't need your entire breakdown. Sorry, I'm just listening to Tony like explain what Stidham's talking about on the field. Like, okay, we get that you were a quarterback. Okay, dude, we get it. We don't need. Do we have any more comments? Oh, you know what? I could turn them on up here, I think. There we go. That way I don't have to check them all the time. So I did install OBS. Any of you people out there use OBS? I'm trying to phase out StreamYard, even though it is user friendly and there's like features like this where I can turn the comments on. It's a lot of money. Come on, Steady. That was weird. Well, okay, so Stidham had to scramble and then he just started running. I think if he had just committed to running it. Oh man, little Jordan was open. Oh. Yeah, I hope Steady doesn't get hurt either. What's coach talking about? I don't know. This is a weird format. What is happening? This is making me nervous, whatever they're doing right now. Play clock is okay. God, Stidham. He's just going to run. Did he get it? Oh, they should just go for it. Go for it, coach. Just shove Stiddy over the finish line. So Stidham had to run. Oh, yeah. So he's having fun. Like I said earlier, it's nice to see the players actually having fun again. Because I swear, watching a Broncos game anytime in the last decade was just so depressing. I mean, aside from before Bo Nix, I would say Sean Payton, but remember the Russell Wilson was there for a time. I really, I could take an opportunity in that video that I'm making to really, really go hard on Russell Wilson, but I'm just, I'm trying to be nice. But I don't know. Russell Wilson just makes it too easy. I mean, he's such a diva. He's not a bad guy. I'm sure he seems like a nice guy. Bit of a diva, he's not a Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? Like he's never He's not gross, but super cringe. Okay, here we go. They're going for it. Nice decision. Let's see what they do. Oh, God. Shit. Did he intercept that ball? That was not the right play to call there, coach. If you were going to go for, you should have just taken the 3 points if you were going to make that play call. What was that? All right. Maybe if Bo Nix were out there, but you should have just shoved the guy over the. Okay. I know I've never coached an NFL team, but oh my God. I don't know why you would pass on a 4th and 1 when you're right at the. Okay. Maybe it made sense in Sean Payton's head. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. All right. I'm going to put this one back up from my Broncos sensei. I don't have anything to play for you during the half either. I guess I could go back to I could play one of my previous recordings with Steve. Oh wait, I think we made a recording that I never got to use. I don't remember. Steve, do you remember? Let me know. Send me a text if you're listening and you can't chat. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show you. This is what I made back when the Broncos were really, really terrible. I couldn't remember Pat Schumer. That's his name, right? No, am I just thinking of Amy Schumer? Pat. Anyway, the offensive coordinator that year was terrible. So was the special teams coach. So this is not AI, folks. I spent hours. Oh, maybe not hours, but I spent a good deal of time in Photoshop doing this, and I thought it turned out pretty well. But here I'll put myself in the corner over here. Yeah, let me see if I guess I could also make a bingo card at half. Let me know if you guys want that. All 6 people here. It's okay. People find these after, which is interesting. Let me see if I have another call with Steve. Huh. Well, maybe at the next commercial. Oh, Drake May's in trouble. And he's sacked. Maybe in the next commercial, I can just quickly do the be right back thing. And I think I do have a recording because I was going to stream a game. And then I ended up not streaming that game. But Steve and I had recorded something for halftime that I never got to use. So, or I can just play one of the old recordings. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 13 for the Pats. And Drake May's back almost in the end zone. Get a safety, guys. Oh. Did he catch that? No, he did not. It'd be real cool if the defense could get a safety. Oh, man. Diggs almost had that. No, he didn't, actually. No, Douglas is. If that guy were a little bit taller, he might have caught that. All right, 3rd and 13. This is wild. Talk about a dogfight. All right, that was. Did they touch him? All right, so that was, I gotta admit, that was a nice pass. Oh, talking shit to each other, getting chippy. Oh, what is going on? Is somebody stuck? Holy crap, there's like a snowstorm outside, y'all. We're missing it. Hang on, let me. Whoops. Yeah. I guess a car was sliding around out there. All right, second down. I don't know what's happening now. 2nd and 8 for New England. Let's see if that person's okay. Whoa. I'm assuming they pulled into the parking lot. I don't know. Okay. 2nd and 8 is caught at the, I don't know, but I think they got a couple yards out of that. Oh, that was Diggs that time. Yeah, the roads look awful. I guess I'm not going anywhere today. Okay. I also realized that there's like moments of silence in these things that when I went back and looked at some of the live streams, I was like, maybe I could cut them, edit them so that cut out all the silence, but that would take a while, I guess. Or I could use AI to do it for me. Okay, Drake May is in trouble and he's getting sacked. Yes. I don't know if he was past the line of scrimmage, but he was. It's 4th down now. Zach Allen. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's the 3rd sack of the day. All right, Patriots are having to punt and fair catch at the little tap on the butt there from each player. We're good to go. Yeah, I bet Vance Joseph is happy. Oh, I was saying when they were talking about Davis Webb, I really hope that he doesn't take a head coaching job because I think that he has been a phenomenal asset for the team and has helped Bo Nix get more comfortable. And just, yeah, I hope he doesn't leave us next year. So I got to stop watching commercials. Anyway, do we have any new comments here? I'll have to find. Oh yeah, hang on. I'm gonna find a recording for you guys. So let me just mute this. Okay, I'm not going to use the earbuds. I feel like it compresses my voice. Well, all right, all right, all right. That was bad. Well, all right, all right, all right. No, that was even worse. Okay. Let me find my loop thing here. Okay, we're back. 2nd and 5. Stiddy's back to pass. Oh, how was that not? It was an incomplete pass, but looked like, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, that was just miscommunication or something. Yeah, Sutton needs to get his head in the game. Wait, were we not just at 3rd and 5? No. I guess it's 3rd and 5 now. Okay, come on, Stidham. Yes. Complete pass to, I think that was Mims, and I believe he got the first down. Yes. I don't know if they should have taken that, wait, is this playing? No. Okay. I don't know if they should have, if they should have gone for it on 4th and 1 there. Oh, they did get the first down. Nice. Okay, here we go. They're at the 30-yard line. Oh, nice. There's a hole. McLaughlin. How many yards did he get? Looks like 5 or 6, maybe. Second and 5. See, I told you he's been averaging about 5 yards per carry. If you're just joining, welcome to the chaos. On many levels, that word works on many levels. At least it's not, Kendall Hinton out there. Okay, here we go. McLaughlin again, didn't get much, but got a few yards maybe. No, 1 yard. I don't know why you'd hand it to him again, but okay. Oh God, now they're talking about Tom Brady. Why don't you just go ahead and talk about Mahomes, Romo, and just get it over with? Get it out of the way. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 4. Kill, kill, kill. Reload. The play clock's running down, Stiddy. Okay, God, this makes me nervous. Oh, no, 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 no. That is not what you want, Stidham. Oh, that looked like a Russell Wilson. No! Please say he was. Oh, there's a flag. Please say the flag's on the Patriots. Oh my God, that looked like Russell Wilson out on the field. What are you doing, Stiddy? That was exactly a play that I just put in my video about Bo Nix and the Broncos. When Russell Wilson got tackled, fumbled the ball, and they scooped and scored. I believe it was against New England as well. No, it was the Jets. Intentional grounding. The other announcer said, I've never seen a hometown crowd so happy for an intentional grounding call. But how was that intentional grounding? How did it even? Oh, he threw it. So what does that mean? Did they replay the down? Oh, 4th and 24. Okay, so I guess we're going to punt. Coach is upset. I don't think it was a fumble. Is he going to throw? What's he doing? He's not going to throw it. It didn't go backwards. Okay, so it's first down for the Patriot. Oh my God, they reversed it. Okay, so it wasn't intentional grounding. It was a backward pass, but they have to pick. Sometimes I wonder if the officials even know the rules. Well, I don't know. Now the announcer's saying, no, that was a good job, but you know. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of New England fans that are going to complain about this, I'm sure. Whatever happens here. But he was stopped. Okay, that was a complete pass, but he was tackled, gained 6. New England's not going to score here because our defense is that good, right? Right, Steve, if you're watching? Come on now, you can't give us hope in the first half and then let us just dangle here. Y'all don't understand. I've been watching the Broncos since they've been bad. I didn't even get the Elway years. Okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Well, touchdown New England. Defense totally didn't account for Drake May. That's okay. That's okay. It's still tied. We're not even at the half yet. There's cookies coming, hopefully. If Peanut hasn't eaten them all. No, Peanut has quite the nose. She was over here. Peanut, in case you're just joining, is my neighbor's dog, and you know, we kind of share her. When they, you know, have to go places, you know, she'll hang out here. But anyway, I had like a bowl of just some random stuff, and there was one chocolate coin from Hanukkah in there. And somehow she found it. She didn't get into it, luckily, because I heard her rumbling around in there, and I was like, what's she doing? Anytime it gets really quiet, when you got dogs around, they're doing something. It's got kids. If it's too quiet, then something's wrong. Okay. I guess we're going to have like one play before they have to go to, I don't know how many seconds are left in the half, but all right, we're tied here. It's almost halftime. I mean, you know, the Broncos are doing surprisingly well without Bo Nix. I mean, given what they've been left with, you know, it doesn't look like Kendall Hinton out there. Whew, that was bad. That was really bad. And what is funny now, because now that I remember, it was Sean Payton who was coaching the opposing team. That's too funny. Anyway, we got any new comments over here? Is the president called? Let's see here. Oh, they just make it okay. You're going to have to, because you know me, I haven't been paying attention. Which part of the broadcast were you referring to? Let me see if I can guess. Oh, the officials, they make up the rules as they go along. Yeah, I'm going to assume that's what this comment was about, because I don't understand what that. How is it a backward pass? I don't understand that either. Like, because the ball it wasn't a lateral because it was so far behind the line of scrimmage. Is that why? I guess so. Yeah, because he was getting pushed back like a snowplow. Looked like Homer was on the job with that. Mr. Plow, Mr. Plow. Or how does that song go? I think it's Mr. Plow, Mr. Plow. And that's pretty much the whole song, right? What is this cheeseburger thing at Applebee's? It looks absolutely disgusting. Sorry. I was completely distracted by that because that looks like the worst thing. the worst combination of cheese and meat and bread you could put on a plate. It oh my god, it looked disgusting. Um, call me a food snob, but, I like to recognize my food before I put it in my mouth. Okay, here we go. We're back. That stadium is packed. Man, that would be such a fun game to be at. Or, when they beat the Chiefs or any of the games this season. One day. I would like to see a game at Mile High before they build the new stadium, but I heard that that's gonna be a couple years, so I got some time. Robert Kraft is still alive? Sorry, I don't mean that as a I just I haven't heard his name in a while, so, I don't know, I don't really pay attention to other teams as much. Some teams I do. Okay, now they're talking about all of his playoff wins. Okay, here we go. Now we're back. I wonder whose job it is to be like, "Hey, could you just find some really, obscure stats that we can throw up during the dead time?" Here we go. Stidham's scrambling again, looking like Russell Wilson. Oh my god, this is Oh, the Broncos have one timeout left. We're almost down to the 2-minute warning. Steady, steady. What are you doing, buddy? I think that was one thing that maybe Cecil Lammey did say that his one concern was that he might hold on to the ball too long. Or maybe a viewer said that. I don't know. Somebody said it in the Denver. Okay, here we go. Nice pass. Thank God. Harvey. We got a first down. See, my dad was like a Harvey style running back. I guess he was technically a halfback. Do they have halfbacks anymore? Anyway, he was like a little bowling ball going down the field. We got any more comments here? Oh, here we go. Yes. Yeah. So I do. There are so many rules. And there was one year where ooh, yes, chocolate is Peanuts, kryptonite. That's funny that she found it. I mean, dogs do have a good sense of smell. But there was one year where it was recently. I don't know if you guys were watching football then. Was it a Broncos game? No, I don't know. Some game where the guy the kick was blocked and he picked it up and then kind of ran a little bit and then he kicked it again, but he was still behind the line, I guess. And apparently he was the only person in the stadium who knew that rule, that he could do that. Because at first the refs are like, no. And then they were like, oh, I don't remember. It's been a while. I think that was in 2020. I watched a lot of football in 2020. That's when I first started doing all the deep dives and the podcast and really learning the X's and O's and the Z's and the Y's. No, I honestly, when I see film breakdown, I can understand it when they're explaining a play. Like, yeah, this is a post. This guy was supposed to go here, and you go 1, 2, 3, and then the flat, and blah blah. But I couldn't do that myself. I'd be like, yeah, so this guy was supposed to catch the ball, and he didn't. So there you go. That would be my play breakdown. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm sure football looks completely different, in terms of the X's and O's than it did 30 years ago, 40 years ago. My dad was playing. Oh, there's my neighbor's husky out there. This is perfect weather for a husky, not for Peanut. That poor dog. Are you just gonna wrap her up in a like a little burrito and you just put her in a backpack? carrier over here. What is the temperature right now? I haven't looked in a while. I'm scared to look. It was 0 degrees yesterday when I woke up, and then I think yesterday it got down to negative something. No, it was -6 when I woke up yesterday. Oh, good Lord. That's not being careful with the ball, Stidham. I think he was trying for little Jordan Humphrey there and did not make the connection. Is it Humphreys or Humphrey? I believe that was a little bit of pass interception. I don't know. That guy looked like he got pushed in the back. Drake May looks bored. Of course, I guess I would be too. Steve actually went to a game in Denver oh, God bless America. No! Stevie got sacked. Steve went to a game and he was like, if I played football, I'd have to bring a book to the game. He's like, I don't know how they don't get bored down there because there's so much waiting around, which goes back to my theory. I think all these penalties and commercials are the reason that injuries have increased, because when you pause the game, all their muscles and everything, they slow down, everything cools down, and so you're not warmed up every time well, of course, nobody's warm on this field, but you know what I mean? I think there's something to it, but, got to get the almighty dollar another 3 minutes of airtime. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 18. All right. Nice completion to Ingram. I wish he could run. I don't know. Maybe go for it, coach. I think that's a lot. They're not in field goal range, are they? I can't tell if they're in field goal. That was a complete pass. Sorry if you're not watching the game. What did Tony Romo just say? Things are getting tight. He's been the butt of a lot of jokes and memes lately. I think Brandon Perna did a whole video on him. I don't know. I'm just going to be glad when they stop, getting in a circle for Mahomes. I'll leave it there. Try to keep it as clean as possible. It's not exactly family friendly, but it's football. All right. They're going to take it at the 10. It looks cold out there. I don't know what the temperature is, but it looks cold. I didn't go outside at all yesterday. I'm surprised I'm not going insane, y'all. But it's been very cold temperatures here lately. So what are they? The man of the year. I hope Bowles gets the man of the year thing. He's such a good guy. But, it'll probably be somebody flashy. All right. Wow. Okay. They didn't get much. So unless Drake may, make some amazing play that our defense can't pick off, I don't think New England's going to score here before the half. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 5. Yep. Did he drop that? Yep. That sucks. That guy should have had that. Incomplete pass to number 85. Oh, yeah, that dude should have had that ball. But, I think probably just having our defense around them just makes them nervous. That's probably why they drop all the balls. We don't even need to hit them. We just need to be in their general vicinity. I say we as if I could get out there and do any of this. Nice Stopped them. So it's going to be 4th and 5, and I guess they're going to have to punt unless they got real balls. Yeah, I think they're going to punt. Yeah, Tony, we know Denver should have kicked the field goal. He's still talking about that. I don't know. I wonder what other people think. Like, just as a Broncos fan, as someone who just really loves the game, I get very annoyed with just like I don't know. There's just something about Tony Romo that annoys the hell out of me. I wonder if other people feel the same. I think most people do, but what do people want in an announcer? I guess is the big question. Not this. Pretty sure of that. I don't know. I feel like if you had somebody up there making jokes, you know, like Matthew McConaughey here, I would listen to Matthew McConaughey for 3 hours. Don't stick him in an Uber Eats commercial. He's probably getting a ton of money for this commercial, though. And the funniest commercial that he's in is Salesforce. Not the commercial's not funny. It's just the fact that Matthew McConaughey is in a Salesforce commercial. Just cracks me up every time I see it. Okay, here we go. 48 seconds. What are we gonna? No timeouts. Oh, they're actually in field goal range. Okay, here we go. Come on, Stiddy. Complete to yes! Run, buddy! Okay, they are in field goal range now. I think I would run a play or two, and then I would take the points, coach. Wow, that was nice. He got out of that tackle. Harvey. He's also a rookie, I think, right? Or is this his second year? No, I think Harvey's a rookie. Steve would know. Protect the football, Stidham. Protect the football, Stidham. Stidham. Steady. Okay, he threw it away. Sorry. You know, I don't have to yell at Bo like, well, sometimes when Bo starts running around like he was at Auburn, I get a little nervous, but he's really made tremendous strides. People just don't give him enough credit. But my video is not going to be like an I told you so video because, you know, I was also a Bo Nix doubter. I wouldn't say hater. I was a doubter. I said he would never make it in the NFL. But, you know, that was when he was at Auburn, so give me some credit. Here we go. Sutton with the catch. Okay, so they're getting really close. They're not going to try to score, are they? Well, maybe. 3rd and 4. Maybe people are annoyed with Tony because he's like just sitting there telling you, like, okay, well, here's your options. Yeah, maybe not everybody knows what the options are here. But yeah, I just feel like they need a comedian up there to replace old Tony. Okay. Come on, Steady. Don't. Just run. Okay. He got a couple yards out of that. At least he didn't get it picked off. Uh-oh. I don't know who coach was yelling at. Well, never hurts to take more points before the half. Come on, Lutzy. Stiddy and Lutzy. Stilitzy? No. Okay, just make this, please. Oh my God, he fucking missed it. And you didn't take the field goal when you were 5 yards from the end zone? Oy vey, coach. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. You know, I've seen the Broncos in much worse situations. In fact, this season, they were down 33 points in the fourth quarter against the Giants. Or down, I don't know, whatever. They won the game. You guys know the story. Here we go. Drake May is going to get sacked. Nope. He's going to complete a pass. Nope. Incomplete. Oh, that would have been on the bingo card. He just said, oh, that one he wants back. I think that was on a bingo card in a recent game. He's going to want that one back, Tony. Actually, that was Tony that said it. But anyway, I don't know the other announcer's name because he hasn't talked for more than 5 seconds, I think, in this entire broadcast. Okay, 2nd and 10. Oh, they jumped. Oh, false start. 5-yard penalty. It's 15 seconds left in the half. They're going to try to get into field goal range. I see. Okay. Oh, I think he was trying to get a flag, but you're not going to get a PI on Pat Surtain. That was a deep ball attempt, and it was a terrible throw. But I think they were trying to get Pat Surtain to interfere with number 9 there, and he did not. So nice try. Bo Nix would have gotten that PI call. Sorry, you know, when you've been without a quarterback for so long, give me this. Give me a little bit of bragging rights. Good Lord. Not when our defense just let the quarterback get almost to the target line. What's the coach yelling at now? Good Lord, this guy's mad. Okay, New England just called a timeout. This is going to be the longest half ever. Oh, now he's praising Drake May for getting it. Timeout. I don't know. Tony Romo's just drooling over Drabble and Drake May right now. I mean, he's done his fair amount of drooling over Bo, but not that much. I think I've heard Tony Romo say like 3 nice things about Bo Nix. Okay. Just don't get a leverage call, guys. Okay, 63-yard attempt. This guy's not going to make it. Nope. Nope. Not even close. Well, I guess you got to try. Okay, now it's finally halftime, y'all. I'm going to play this clip that Steve and I recorded from either before the Chiefs game or right after. I don't know. But I might not be back right after the half, you know, because we're going to have to get Peanut settled in, obviously. So I will see you in a little while. Hang on. Let me put Steve's picture up there, or our picture from the Buffalo game when we the Broncos lost terribly that game. It was when Tim Tebow was still quarterback. But we got free tickets to this game. And I'm going to mute my mic and then play this other thing. So yeah, what'd you think of the anger management video?
I thought it was really funny. I thought it was pretty spot on. Yeah, That cracked me up.
Yeah, it was fun to make, but I spent way too much time on it. Um,
Mm.
but I think I've got the template down now. But it's so funny because I was like trying to get that published before the game, and then that game happened. And I think I haven't listened to any of the pressers yet. I don't know if you have, but I think for the next one, I'm just gonna, I don't know, pick any clip and then just have the anger manager character, standing there like looking at my nails, and then be like, oh, y'all waiting on me? Just be like, oh, I got nothing. They played like pure dog shit for 4 quarters.
Yeah,
So, um,
nice.
yeah,
I like the eye black on the last one.
thank you.
That was a nice touch.
See, I'm glad you appreciated that detail because I tried to make it look like his.
Right. Yeah, no, it was. It was. Yeah, no, that was good.
Thanks.
And I think since you both are from the same area in Alabama, you had his mannerisms pretty well.
I don't think I've ever seen Bo get angry like I did, but that's what's so funny about it because I picked the presser where he was very cool and collected, but yeah, I don't think I have any defenses. I mean, they really played terribly for 4 quarters, and I'm not sure what to make of it. It is weird that Bo's kind of regressing, but I don't know. I watched a little bit of Tim Jenkins, and I mean, he's not necessarily a Bo defender, but he always tries to look at it from the quarterback's perspective. And I've heard a couple people, talk about, oh, well, it hit Franklin in the chest, and it's like, yeah, okay, sure, but anyway, I don't think that. I just think that there's something not clicking. It's odd, and I think I heard Cecil agree. The little bit that I've heard, I got to catch up, but the little bit that I heard was something about how he said like Bo's like frenetic. I don't know. Was that in the post game? Did you hear that?
Maybe. I mean, I heard the post game. I'm not sure if I remember the word frenetic, but I mean, it would make sense to me.
Not very.
There were a couple of comments that kind of made sense, which is I think since you know they, I mean, well, I'm gonna backtrack. Is that the um Benny Fowler, who played for the Broncos on their Super Bowl 50 team. Fun fact: he caught Peyton Manning's last pass.
Hmm.
Um, is He was saying that he feels like when he was watching the game that the Broncos just looked tired,
Yeah.
and he said it makes sense because they went to Philadelphia, then they flew to London, they came back, they had that sort of extremely emotional win against the Giants, where they had this insane rally, and then plus just playing 10 weeks in a row, he was saying is really tiring on players. So he said he's hoping it's fatigue, you know,
And
that, I mean, now, granted, the defense seems to be playing, okay, so it's only the offense that's tired, but I do hope but offenses, often it is more fatiguing because it's all about timing and rhythm and the mental side of it versus reacting on defense. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty good point.
well, that does make sense. And I'm going to do a wild take here 'cause, what the hell? It's a comedy channel. I'm going to be honest with you, man. There were a few moments when I just thought, are they all on shrooms? Like,
Yeah,
what is happening out there?
right.
Did somebody get some bad shrooms? Like, what is going on? It was like they were underwater, playing underwater. So yeah, I guess that makes sense that they were. I think my mom mentioned that,
Mm.
because I was chiming in with the Broncos fans in the family.
Yeah, nice.
So, but yeah, I do think that the accent does help with that. But I'm not sure what's. Yeah, maybe they just need some rest. I guess they get the mini bye. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard that Sean Payton gave them the entire weekend off, meaning yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So that's 3 days is good. Let you kind of rest and do whatever you do, and so hopefully that helps a bit. The other thing that Benny Fowler said, which think, I mean, it's hard to know. It's possible. He said he was questioning if Nix was injured because he said there were just a couple of passes where he didn't like his wrote. He said usually Nix throws a really pretty pass, you know, and has like a really good technique. But he said on a couple of passes his technique seemed off, and he said that's why he wondered if because he said like Nix had a lower back injury for like 4 games last year that nobody knew about till the end of the year. So
See, I think this is actually something Brandon Perna joked about, but I don't know. Maybe
hmm
this is like the curse wheel. He's got to stop making jokes because they might be coming true. Because
true,
he's like,
yeah,
he made that amazing pass to Mims when he had that broken the back thing, you know.
yeah,
So, but if you think about it, your body adjusts, right? So maybe now that it's healed, it's readjusting. But he is doing, that's the thing that Jenkins pointed out. He's like, he does like a hop and a skip. And I think Cecil mentioned something about it. But yeah, he's just, his feet are moving too much back there. But I do think that it's because he flinched probably when Miners wasn't out there. Not that he's seeing ghosts or whatever it is, but
mhm,
you know what I mean? Because that was the thing that Jenkins was like saying. He needs to climb up in the pocket, and he was doing that pretty well. He does that
right,
better, and so yeah, I don't know. They're streaky, inconsistent.
yeah. And that is sort of the thing that's tricky to know. It's like, is it fatigue? Is it injury? Is it because I just have a hard time because Nick's you can't lose your processor. Like you either see things or you don't. Last year, to me, he showed he understood, like he had a good processor. He saw things well, and that's where it just seems like things are just slightly off,
Hmm.
this year. And so, I mean, having said that, they're still 8-2, you know.
Yeah,
So, so
Uh,
he's doing enough to win, you know.
yeah. I mean, a win is technically when your team scores more points than the other team, and that's
Exactly.
what. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. There's a longer version to that I might actually publish because I don't know. The copyright issue I got on my other channel was for that song that I used in all these videos,
Mm,
and now they're saying I can't use it, and I'm not understanding why because it was free and I gave credit. So
hmm.
I'll figure it out, but I don't know. I'm just having fun with this, but I honestly couldn't tell you. Hang on, let me check the time here. Okay, we're at 8 minutes. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they're beating the pants off the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Um, that I don't know. Can't believe we've had this whole conversation, haven't talked about the Chiefs, but I mean, honestly, it really was just. I think everybody's complaining like that was the worst game, but it is kind of funny that we're still complaining about wins. But that if he is injured, there was one play where I think he hit his. It looked like he hit his head, but then I was like, no, he's
Mm.
fine. But you know, I don't know. I think I don't know what to think. Let's just hope they come out and beat the pants off the Chief.
Amen to that. The Chiefs are beatable for sure. I mean, their offensive line looks a little weak to me. And as somebody said, I can't remember who, that Broncos just need to follow the Bills' game plan because the Bills, handled the Chiefs pretty well. The score looked closer than it actually was, but the Bills were kind of in control most of the time last week, and so and as the person said, who I can't remember, said
Excuse me.
that the said that the Broncos defense is way better than the Bills defense, so it's kind of like just follow their blueprint.
Well, there you go. I think I sneezed when you said the Chiefs, so that's how I feel.
Yeah,
That's how we feel
Pavlov's
about the
dog.
Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw somebody with a Bill sticker on their car today, which is pretty cool, and someone walking their cat. So that
Wow.
both things might be just as weird as seeing Bigfoot.
Yeah, quite the banner day.
um. Anyway, thank you. And I think there were probably about 10 minutes. So yeah, go Broncos. Let's hope that we're winning
Yeah, that's what I was
heartily.
gonna say. it's halftime, so let's. Here's what I'm hoping. Hoping the Broncos kicked off at to start the game, stopped the Chiefs on the first drive, and then scored. The Broncos scored on the final drive of the second half, and they're going to get the ball first in the third quarter, so that we're up and moving forward.
I want Bo Nix to go out there and look like I know Bo Nix can look like, and then walk off and drop the mic as he walks off the field.
Nice, I like it.
All right, go Broncos.
Go Broncos.
Okay, I'm not going to use the earbuds. I feel like it compresses my voice. So yeah, what'd you think of the anger management video?
I thought it was really funny. I thought it was pretty spot on. That cracked me up.
Yeah, it was fun to make, but I spent way too much time on it. But I think I've got the template down now. But it's so funny because I was like trying to get that published before the game, and then that game happened, and I think I haven't.
Hello, everyone. We are we're almost here after the half. You're listening to a recording of my Broncos sensei, Steve, who, taught me all I know about football. Well, not everything, but, most things. Modern football, and also is the reason I'm a Broncos fan. So I'm waiting on our special guest, Peanut. She will be arriving shortly. But I will get back shortly to you. And I don't know, maybe here's another call. I have no idea what game this was, but I'm going to play this other recording until we get back. Okay, enjoy.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, Steve Weed is on the call. This is the halftime report. Hopefully, we're going to be winning at this point handily.
Go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Yes. I don't know. If we do continue and eventually have a podcast, and I don't know if we'll keep the same enthusiastic Broncos name, but anyway, I live streamed that game. Had a few technical difficulties. I'm gonna get around that, but at one point, I don't know if you saw it, dude, but like my whole setup, I like pulled something and it pulled another cord and the camera fell and it was a mess. But I always I don't know if you're actually there, but I just assume that you're there because it gives me, someone to talk to, even if you're not there.
Sure.
So hopefully people are here. But that last game, at one point it brought me back to the bad old days, as I'm calling them now, which is most of my time as a Broncos fan. That when there were all those 1-point games, was that the Hackett year? We went
Well,
through it.
the Hackett year was a hot mess. So I think
Yeah, that
I
was
feel like I'm not sure. I feel like we lost by a lot of points during the Hackett year.
It was a shit show.
It was during the Tebow year. There were a lot of close games that he miraculously sort of pulled out.
No, I know what it was. It was the Russell Wilson. Remember, there were a lot of games where there was like a 1 point, and it was just kind of. So I don't know. It could have been. It was a more recent time. But anyway, it was just bringing back bad memories because, like in the first game of the season, I remember at one point I was like, well, I was wondering if they were going to handle business, and then, in those other two games they should have won, that they lost. But I think this game, I mean, everyone's pretty much pointing everything to Sean Payton. Hopefully he's gotten his head out of his ass, or his ego out of his ass, or just put his ego away. Cecil has been preaching on it like to no end, but he read a couple of my comments in the post game, so that was fun.
That was cool.
Okay, I'm not sure when Peanut's going to arrive, but if I have to pause here, hang on. Uh, so that was like an older recording. And yeah, we're getting quite the storm here. It's still snowing outside. I guess it looks like it's snowing in Denver as well. Oh, it's 24 degrees there. I was just wondering. Wind 13 miles an hour. Feels like 12 degrees. Thank you, CBS, for giving me. I mean, I'm not being sarcastic. I was actually wondering what the weather was like there in Denver. I am live, hopefully. Okay, so 3rd and 3 here. It's funny because, I was talking about Sean Payton in that recording, and I actually I've gotten a little bit more comfortable with, and I mean, I had trust in him. But again, as I always say, the minute he got rid of Russell Wilson, it was a win in my heart. And so after that, but it wasn't like he could do no wrong, As a fan, I'm allowed to complain, I think. Especially a fan of, the bad old days, as I like to call them, as I said in the recording. Sometimes I don't listen to those at half, and I don't even know like if they're still playing half the time. But yeah, I'm getting the hang of this live stream thing. Okay, so it looks like the Patriots are moving the ball. I can't tell what yard line they're on, but it's 2nd and 9. Now it does look slippery out there, so I guess things could change. Let me just make sure this is still in my ear and you guys can't hear this because, that's a big no-no. I'm not allowed to show the game. Or, okay. Oh, yeah, that's Tony Romo's voice. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, they just got a first down. The Patriots. That is obviously from my shirt. If you're just joining, you can probably gather with context which team I'm talking about. All right. But yes, Cecil Lammy, that's the Orange and Blue podcast that I'm talking about. And they get a few trolls in the chat, but overall, I like the chat room there. I don't know. I think he thinks my jokes are funny. I think I've made a few Russell Wilson jokes over there in the chat room. Cause like I said earlier, he just makes it too easy. Okay. Oh, the Patriots are moving the ball. Not good. I was hoping Sean Payton would have a bit of a better running plan, though. By the way, if my friends are still paying attention, just come on over. I can just do the be right back thing. Because, there's going to be a commercial probably coming up here in about 5 seconds. Okay, nice job. Stop them. Stuff the run there. Broncos defense. There's like one guy getting fired up, but probably the other guy was like, just save it, man. Save the energy. I don't know. That was a nice stop, though. Oh, that was Greenlaw. Yeah, he's been a nice addition, according to the talking heads. No, I mean, I can tell because I have eyes. Oh, God. And those eyes just saw Drake make it a first down and then some. No, no, no. What are you doing, guys? I was just praising you. Come on. That's not how the jinxing works. No, wait, it does. That's how the jinxing works. Okay. Okay. Let's not do that again. Okay, Drake May just got a lot of yards running the ball. Just running right through everybody. I mean, they did hustle. They have played 2 quarters of football and also stood around a lot, according to Steve. I'm assuming all that is so that they can play the commercials. I mean, okay, nice stop. No gain. Uh-oh, some guy looks hurt. Please get up. Not for the game. I don't like players getting injured. By the way, I usually put in the link to the Cecil does a post-game show, and I'm always at that one. I try to go to every day. They have a daily podcast. They're usually live. Some of them are pre-recorded, but I've been busy trying to make weekly videos. So oh goodness, yes, no, okay. They put a lot of pressure on Drake May, so he had to. Oh no, is there a flag? Did he just say, okay, no, there's no flag. I thought the announcer said something about a flag. But yeah, they put pressure. Oh, that was a little bit extra, is what Tony Romo said. Whatever, he's fine. I mean, that's another thing I appreciate about Bo Nix. You don't see him whining like Mahomes. Like, come on, that guy breathed on me. I know I'm being very hyperbolic, but it's football. Wow. So they pulled Sean Payton's trick, turned it back on him. Copycat league. Big man run there. He just plowed through everybody. Oh, I think our special guest is here. So I'm going to pause this. Whoa. Yes, Peanut is here. All right. Hang on. Okay. 2nd and goal. Peanut is here. And she's got her Broncos shirt on. She doesn't love being held, but I'll try to get her in the shot here. But she looks very fetching in this Denver Broncos t-shirt. Come over here. Come here, sweetie. Oh, let's see. Get a little treat here. Okay. Drake May's back to pass. He gets sacked, Peanut. He got sacked. Everybody gets a treat. Let's see if I can get her down here. Peanut down. Good girl. Oh, wait, that's too big of a piece. Peanut doesn't have any teeth. So I have to, she's not in the shot at all. I have to break up her treats for her. I guess you can't see her from there. All right, so they're going to attempt a field goal. Come here, sweets. Peanut. There you go. Can you see that Broncos jersey there? All right, is he going to get it? No, it's good. Okay. All right, Peanut. You got to be our good luck charm here, okay? Oh, it's the AFC Championship. Well, I guess I should have put that on the title of this instead of just the NFL conference. I don't know. You ready? Here. Good girl. I wish you could see her better. Well, I guess this thing is probably in the way too. You don't really need me. Whoops. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Now you can kind of see her. Let's get some more lighting in here. How about that? Oh, there's another doggy. Who's that? All right, Peanut. Come here. Oh, come here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You don't really like that. It's okay. She is nice to cuddle when she's just paying attention to these treats over here. Okay, sweetie. I'm going to close those up. Can you sit? Good girl. Down. I think they're teaching her shake. I don't know. But it's like my friends could get like a live cam straight to the dog. A lot of people do that though. They'll have like webcams at home to watch the pets. Yeah. She's such a sweetheart. Peanut is 12. She doesn't look a day older than 2. Isn't that right, sweetie? What do you think? Broncos going to win this? Yep. Those are my thoughts exactly. You think Coach Payton has got some tricks up his sleeve? Yeah. Oh, I think she hears someone down the hall, or maybe she's just looking for more you-know-whats. Oh, no, she's found the water. Good. Okay. He's going to return the ball and get stopped. Who's that, Bidet? Yeah. At least he didn't drop the ball. Oh, let's see. Is the ownership group smiling? Okay. I see a little smile. Condoleezza Rice is not smiling at all. Okay, now she's smiling. Okay, somebody told her she's on the Jumbotron. Yep. Okay. They just look so serious every time. Maybe give them a heads up before you pan over there, guys. That was on the bingo card in one of the games. Is does the Penner group? Does anyone smile in the Penner family? But Condoleezza's there. She's making an appearance. All right. That was McLaughlin. No, who was that? Yes, it was McLaughlin. I don't think he got many yards on that. I gotta go see what the dog's doing. Now I have a dog in the picture. Pina, where are you going? What are you doing in here? What are you doing? I think she's just exploring. It's over there. I don't know. I just missed something. Looks like maybe he missed a pass. Oh, he dropped it after he caught it. But it is snowing. Although I think he was doing a little of that looking ahead instead of, when players when they look up the field before they actually catch the ball, whatever that's called. Oh, honey, she's looking for something I dropped underneath the couch. Oh, that looked like that hurt. Okay. Hey, what? Oh, she's way under the couch. Hang on. What are you doing? Hey, what's under there? Can I get something for you, sweets? Come here. What's under there? Oh. Oh, there's part of my tripod that I broke. Let's put that over here. I don't know. I think there's probably a crack or something underneath the couch. I should really clean under there more often. I do have a long brush that I use to clean under there. So something big just happened that I missed. All right, so 10-7. Oh, I don't think we missed much when we were getting Peanut settled in. There you go. Good girl. I do have a little fun story for the last time she was here. I had a blanket up there where the plants are because, she likes to look out the window and I want her to be able to look out the window. And then, I was sitting over here and I was like, come on, jump over here. But the blanket, it's a slick surface. So as she was making her football move, the blanket slipped and it messed up her timing. So you know what happens then. So she missed the couch by just a touch. And she ended up hugging the edge of it. But there was also another blanket there. She was fine. I rushed to her side to make sure she was fine. She was fine. But it was pretty funny. I had to stop laughing. Yeah, I know. It's embarrassing. But hey, you made a valiant effort to make that jump complete. What do you think the Broncos are going to do here, sweetheart? Think they're going to actually try to win this game? Yeah. What do you think? Think our man Bo Nix needs to take some calcium chews or something? Because this is the second break in a year. I think he also broke the ankle in college or high school. I don't know. Maybe get some calcium chews there, bud. Something. I'm a little concerned about the broken bones. But I don't know. I guess it makes sense that it would make the bone my collarbone is the only bone that I've ever broken. And but I broke it twice, the same one. So, I mean, I happened to land on that same side the second time, but would I have broken it the second time? Well, yeah, I was hit by a car, so probably I wasn't hit. My bike ran into a car because the person turned without turning her blinker, and I was going in the bike lane. So I got lucky. I just tipped over, but I broke the same collarbone. So I don't know. Is it more? I'm assuming you're more likely to break the same bone once it's broken. Okay, here we go. Drake May is not going to complete that pass. Okay, so it's 2nd and 10. 3:46 left in the third quarter. Peanut, what you think? Oh gosh. Oh, Jim Nance is the other. Oh, see, I knew I liked the other announcer, but you don't really get to hear Jim Nance talk that much. You know what this reminds me of? If you guys have ever seen Best in Show, the guy that played the really goofy announcer, he was your typical sports announcer, stereotypical, but he was Tony Romo because he would make these really silly jokes. And like the other British guy who was the actor who played the Tony Romo character is no longer with us. And I was sad when he passed. He was so good. He I guess he was in like all the Christopher Guest films. Sorry, I'm just watching this replay because it's very, very dramatic. They just really love to do the slow motion. You know, now Drake May has grass in his helmet. So, yeah, the other guy, the British guy in that film, whatever the character's name was, I can't remember the character's name, but you know, and the Tony Romo character would make a stupid joke, and then the other guy would say, "Yeah, I remember you made that joke last year." That's just the dynamic that these two have. Oh God, this guy's like dancing on the. It's only in the third quarter, dude. She's already passed out. Wait, that's really the way to be a Broncos fan. Just wake me up when it's over. Oh, well, a little flea flicker. It's not going to work. Well, maybe it will work. It did. Oh God. See, I really think that the camera people should not be able to get that close because last week Mims made this amazing catch, and after the catch he was lying on his stomach and he kept pointing to his back, and then when you watch the replay, like the camera handle like jabbed into his back. I mean, he's going I don't know how many miles an hour, and I don't know. I just don't think camera equipment should be that close to the sideline. It's amazing more people don't get hurt. Okay, New England is. Uh-oh, it's getting chippy. It's getting chippy. Oh no, 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 no. That was Alex Singleton. Looked like he was bull rushing a guy. Oh God, Tony Romo's talking about being aggressive. Okay. I don't know. They just popped up some stats that I missed that I think might have been interesting. Okay, here we go. Nope. Drake did not complete that pass to number 9. He keeps throwing it to that guy. I don't know. I mean, personally, I am not impressed with Drake May in this game. I don't know about the rest of y'all. And that's another reason, it's like people wanted him over Bo Nix because he was flashy and he had an arm. And then, well, Bo Nix has proven it's not, and I told you so, but I'm just saying it's interesting how the draft picks land. In my opinion, usually the first guy that gets picked is never the best out of that class. Maybe a few times. especially when it comes to quarterbacks. Anyway, he's not terrible. He's made some good passes. I just haven't been impressed with his overall quarterbacking. Whereas Bonex is, the complete package. He also has more experience. It's funny, I was doing the research for this video and there's so many people that call Bonex old, and I'm like, I wish I was 24 again. Okay. He missed it. Nice. All right, Peanut, there's hope. Oh, she's asleep. Okay. I don't want to wake her up. Oh, but I did want to do a live cookie review. Hang on. That'll wake her up. Tony Romo says, this is a game. So, I'm not sure what these cookies are called, but I think to do a proper cookie review, I'm supposed to like split it and then show you half and half, but I've already eaten half of it, so I'm just going to show you the half that I haven't eaten. That's terrible. Oh, you know what? I realized I also had a light. Didn't have that on the whole time. Yep. Real professional here. Always professional. Anyway, this will help. So there's a lot of layers to this. There's like, oh, maybe I didn't have that light on because I have my glasses. What eye doctor closes at 3:00 on a Friday? I would have had contacts. Anyway, this is, I believe there's some Riley Moss in this cookie, aka white chocolate. And if you're a Broncos fan, you'll get that. Or, if you're somebody I've told that joke to, that's his nickname. And then there's some other stuff in here. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there's chocolate. Peanut, what do you think? And it's gluten-free. Okay, I can't hold the microphone and eat this cookie in a polite way, but it's delicious. Thank you for the cookies. And I really love, so my friend makes gluten-free cookies with buckwheat. And I really like the buckwheat. Look at Peanut. She's like, are you going to keep talking about that buckwheat or are you going to give me some? I like the buckwheat because it adds like almost like a molasses kind of flavor. And it makes it really hearty, like you're really eating a breakfast bar more than a cookie, So this is a late breakfast for me. Let's just 4:00 or what time is it? Oh no, is it 6:00? Oh, I guess we are in the third quarter. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put the microphone down so I can finish this cookie. Sorry, Peanut. All right. Nice run. Harvey. Do we have any comments? Has the president called? Oh, no. No, he didn't. He just said something to the effect of, yeah, the Broncos got to really get aggressive here. Or maybe he was talking about the Patriots. I don't know. Well, I did kind of sound like him. Okay. What do you think, Peanut? Are you bored? I did the last time. I think she went to the bathroom looking for treats because the last time she was here, I thought she was really bored. So I just broke up treats and hid them around. She didn't understand that I had hidden them. So then I was kind of like showing her where I'd hidden some. And then, she would sniff them out. She's got a good nose. But yeah, chocolate is She's got a really good nose for chocolate. She knows what's up with this. Sorry, sweetie. Not for doggos. No. Hmm. There you go. What a good girl. Oh, now you can kind of see her Broncos. Well, maybe not for the comment. Can you see her? Over here. All right. There's no cruelty to animals in this channel. Hi, sweetie. I know. Smells good, huh? Can't have any. I love how every time if I eat something, she gets right up in my face, like sniffing my mouth, like she's gonna live vicariously through whatever. Like, see, she's still smelling over there. I know I removed all the chocolate. Sorry. No go. Let's see. You can kind of see her Broncos football t-shirt. It is a really good color on her, though, I have to say. What are you doing? Come here. Okay. Let's sit over here and watch. Wow. Oh, it's like a whiteout there. I forget that half the country is under this big storm. I had no idea we were supposed to get that much. Oh, this is probably causing sound issues. Okay. What's up, girl? Okay. Oh, yeah. Mims has got the ball. Who's out there, Peanut? Who's out there? Oh, there is someone out there. There's a lot of people out there. Who dat, girl? I wouldn't try to jump over there with that that mess. It's also extremely cold over there because the windows are not very insulated. Oh, sorry, sweet. She's like, why have you stopped petting me? Little Jordan Humphrey got that ball, but I don't know. Looks like maybe it was a great throw, but yeah, Tony Romo keeps saying problems is conditions. I mean, just the problem is the conditions. Yeah, we get it, bro. I guess I don't know. I probably have repeated myself a few times, but oh, they had to add like a virtual yard lines to the field because you can't see the hash marks. Wow, it is like a white out there. That is crazy. I wonder if Bo's sitting in that booth going, well, maybe an ankle break ain't so bad. No, I know he wants to be out there. What's up, girl? What do you think? Think they're going to run the ball? She has no idea what this is. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi to Mom and Dad. Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, we got another Peyton Manning commercial. I wonder how much money he makes just on commercials alone. All right, sweets. She wants me to sit down. What do you want? You want to be over there? Okay. I think she just wants more treats. I think that's what she wants. Let's try. Oh, we're going to go spelunking under the couch again, I think. She can almost fit under there. It's kind of crazy. Hey, nope. Did you just put something? Oh, no, I don't think she got anything in her mouth. There's probably all kinds of crumbs under there. Probably shouldn't be admitting that live on a, whatever, you know. I'm a clean person. If you know, you know. What are you doing? Come here. I really need a wireless mic. I had one. I tried one out recently, or when I first started doing this, and it didn't work for more than like 3, maybe 2 uses. And then the other one crapped out the first time I tried to use it. But it was nice to have that mobility. All right, I'm gonna just check on her. Especially when you got dogs. Hey, what are you doing? Where'd you go? Are you under the bed? All right. Where did this? Oh, there you are. Where did you go? Little Houdini? Some friends of mine actually had a dog named Houdini because he could always get out of the crate that they had for him. Oh, come on. How are they running the ball better than we are? Well, that just answered my own question in my head. Is that guy got frosted tips, or is his tips literally getting frosted right now? I can't tell. Anybody? You guys want to take a gander on that? She's exploring every little nook and cranny. She'll let me know if she needs to go out, right? Oh. Yeah, just jacking on a bone. Oh, see, he just made a comment about his frosted tips, I think. Okay, 2nd and 8. Jim Nance just said they are really riding him hard. I mean, it really is funny that, like, you can't really talk about anything in football without it sounding, you know, not family friendly. All right, where'd she go now? What are you doing? You act like your parents don't feed you. All right, Peanut, they got sacked. Back him up 8 yards. Well, now they're just showing the receivers that were coverage sack, he said. I don't know what that has to do with the uniforms being easier to see because they're orange and not white in this blizzard, white out. But Tony Romo was mentioning something about that. Well, you know, they just need a touchdown. And then to keep New England from scoring. Technically, they just need 3 points to tie it, but, you know, who wants to go into overtime in this mess? Apparently, though, when it snows in Denver, it's pretty quick-lived, or I don't know if that's the right word. It doesn't last very long. What do you need, sweetie? Come here. Come here. Peanut. She's like, if you don't have any reward for me for hopping up there, no interest. Come here. She's giving me a weird look now. Are we having a stare off? Hi, sweets. Yeah. She loves the belly rubs. Come here. Come here. Yeah, just chill out. I don't know if I don't think there's anything up there. Are you looking at a ghost? Should we put this on TikTok and the dog saw something nobody else saw? Wow, she is staring intently at me. What do you need? You want to lay down? That's okay. Just chill out. What do you think? Broncos gonna win this one? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Here, let me put this microphone away. All right. People can hear me yelling from over here, right? Oh, nice. Harvey got a first down. Oh my God, how many times is Tony Romo going to say conditions matter? Have you guys been listening to this? I don't know if I actually need that light. Let's see. I had it up there the whole time and then Oh, I guess you can't really see her either. Here. Oh, how did I take my thing off? Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how I can remove my name there. That's the one thing about StreamYard. It's like there's so many. Oh, here we go. Oh, you still can't see her. She's completely out of the shot. Okay. Come here. I don't know if the microphone's freaking her out. All right, she's just comfy. Okay, we got 11 minutes left in this game, Peanut. Oh, God. Tony Romo is just... Come on, Stiddy. Well, at least he just threw it away. Oh, she's going to pass out now. All right, girl. Broncos can pull this off. I think my starlights over here are completely done for forever. Well, no, I guess probably if I just put some new batteries in them. All right, Peanut. Stidham is in shotgun. Play clock is okay. Oh, what was that? That was weird. It was supposed to be a quick pass, I think, but then oh, it hit McGlynn. Okay, I guess that was just a bad. Well, I think the defense is going to have to score for us here. Come on, Stiddy. Okay. Got a short gain. Are we going to go for it on fourth? I think they should do another design run for Stiddy. Okay, here we go. I don't know what. So I guess it's going to put New England back pretty far. I don't know. I couldn't see where it landed, but the announcers sounded excited about where the ball landed. All right, well, I guess I can close the curtains now that it's completely dark. It does help keep the. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these windows are not insulated very well at all. Like the back of this thing is freezing. Oh. Well, there was no bingo card this time, so I don't know if well, let's just say when the Broncos win. I still have hope. I feel like there is some kind of mile high miracle. It's really hard to say mile high and then another M word. Just try it. Mile high miracle. Maybe it's just me. Yeah. Mile high magic, same kind of thing. Maybe that was not as bad. Mile high salute. See, that's not as hard to say for some reason. Now they're showing a boys and girls club. I do think it's great that the players take the time to volunteer, not only their time but they also donate money because they make a lot of money, but they do give a lot to charity. Some of them. I don't know. This whole thing, but the only drawback I think for Bo Nix is apparently he's scared of dogs. I mean, at least, if that's, or he doesn't like dogs. If he doesn't like dogs, I mean, I don't know. If he's scared of dogs, that's something, maybe we could get him some help. You can coach that out of him. But I don't know about just not liking dogs. That seems, that I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that. Maybe he's just scared of dogs, and that's okay. We can work with that. Okay. Any golf fans out there? I know absolutely nothing about any of the players that are on the screen right now. Not that I would. I don't know if I'd rather watch golf baseball or paint dry? It's a tough choice. I don't know. With all these damn commercials, football's starting to get a little much. Okay, here we go. New England is at the. Whew. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Everybody is just falling all over the place. There's like. It must be icy. Wait, let me turn up the. Whatever Tony Romo's. Yeah, see? Oh, so the running back slipped, and then Drake May slipped. Oh, this is going to be interesting. He's not getting anywhere. So that was 2nd and 13. At least they're out of the end zone. But I don't think they're going to get. On the next commercial, there is something else I wanted to discuss about the buckwheat. Because I learned something. Well, there was one chef who did a different recipe, and he tried buckwheat at first, and then he switched to spelt. So New England. I guess, okay, so it's 4th and 11. Oh my God, this is seriously the 50th time Tony Romo has said these conditions. We can see, we have eyes, Romo. Okay. Oh, that was not a good punt either. Okay. Sean, I don't know what you got to pull out of your ass right now, but all you got to do in 6 minutes and 55 seconds is get that ball into the end zone in these conditions, as Tony Romo keeps loving to say, and get a touchdown. That's all you got to do. I don't know what they're going to do, but this is insane. I don't think I've ever watched a game live with these conditions. Let's see how many times I can say these conditions. Oh, there we go. We got 3 in like 30 seconds there. Peanut's like, I don't know, this lady's crazy. I just come over here and she yells at the TV and she gives me treats. So, it's all good. Oh, they've got leaf blowers out there? What? Oh, they're trying to. That makes sense, I guess. They're doing the yard lines. That's insane. Should have kicked that field goal, coach. Should have kicked that field goal. Yeah, it is rapidly getting. Come on, Broncos. Can we just get Bo down there just to talk to the guys? Oh, come on. Guys, help him out. Harvey caught the ball. All right, Steady. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just keep running. Just keep running. Oh. Ah. Sorry, Peanut. Are you Peanut? Tell City just keep running. Keep running for the field for the end zone. If they have to go into overtime, come on, let's make this one. Come on, baby. God bless America. Hey, you know what? It's not over. What are they doing? It's not over. They could fumble the ball and we could scoop and score. I don't know what they're celebrating. This game is not over. Isn't that right, Peanut? Sorry, I'm trying not to be too animated for her. Come here. Do you want a treat? Oh, it was tipped? Oh. You know what? New England's still gotta play. They can't just take a knee here. So they can always lose the football to the defense. That's what needs to happen right now. Well, so in that Amy Schumer video, I did say that the Broncos were going to win the Super Bowl. However, that was before Bo Nix broke his ankle. However, they are still in this game because the defense just stuffed the hell out of New England. We need a fumble, guys. We need a fumble and recovery. Fumble recovery. Scoop and score is what we really would love. Isn't that right, Peanut? Oh, that's what Jim Nantz just said. Maybe we'll see a defensive score. I think that's what's going to need to happen right now. Right, absolutely now. No gain. All right, so it's 4th and 10. Huh. That's weird. The Broncos just called a timeout. Well, everyone keeps saying that Stidham is very cocky, but he doesn't seem very cocky right now. Or maybe he needs to be. I don't know. Well, if a miracle doesn't happen here, I hope that coach is getting his answer prepared for why didn't you kick the field goal when you had the opportunity? That's going to be the first question. You need to go out, sweetie? Sorry. Live play-by-play with Dog. Oh man, that was actually a decent. How many yards do they have to go? What's up, sweetie? What's up? You think the Broncos are going to win this? They the announcers don't even, they have to wait. To see where the football yeah, the announcers can't even, you can't see anything on the field. It's insane. Come on, come on. Oh. He was setting up to pass. I don't know what happened. Oh my God, he could have. Tony Romo just said these conditions. If you're playing a drinking game and you're taking a shot every time Tony Romo says these conditions, I would recommend getting a driver if you need to go somewhere. Oh, God bless America. It's over. It's over. Unless the defense can take it back from New England. Oh, I'm sorry, sweets. Intercepted. Oh, it looks like Mims just wasn't, he didn't turn fast enough. I don't understand. Well, they're saying he should have heaved it on the previous play instead of that one. Well, I hope y'all appreciate Bo Nix now. No offense to Jarrett Stidham, but good Lord, we would have won this game if Bo Nix had been out there. No, they played a good game. I mean, I thought they had a chance, but good luck with the press, coach. Good luck. Because they're going to be hungry. Unless, a miracle happens and they fumble the ball and our defense scoops and scores. Because that could happen. It could happen. It could happen. I mean, there's time, as Steve always likes to say. They got time. There's time to steal the ball. I really like, sorry, I was laughing at this commercial because I love, why can't I think of his name? Danny McBride. He's, I don't know, I appreciate all of his work. All right, sweetie, you're probably ready to go home. Should we text your family? She's like, I don't know why I was here anyway. She's just looking for more, what's, I think. Okay, hang on. Oh, Super Bowl party. I don't know if I want to go anymore. Just kidding. Oh, my battery's dying, so I hope, yeah, it's a good thing this game's going to be over soon. All right. I don't know. Maybe she's just having fun, just nosing through the trash there, like Eddie says on Christmas Vacation. Okay. Wow, I would not want to be at that stadium and have to drive back in this weather. All right, let's see. It's 2nd and 6. There's 2 minutes left, so they could fumble the ball. Hey, it stopped snowing. Oh no, it didn't. For a second there, it looked like it had stopped snowing. Oh, I really don't know how many times Tony Romo has it. There's going to be, I'm not on Twitter, so I'm sure there's people live tweeting about how many times he said it. She's checking things out over there. Well, the crowd's still on their feet, Well, man, that's gotta suck. These guys deserved to win this game. I don't know, but do you really want to go to the Super Bowl with Jarrett Stidham? That's another way to look at it, I reckon. I will be interested to see Cecil's take on this. Did he just... Why is there... I mean, actually, they could have won it if there had been different decisions. But I really hope New England fucking loses the Super Bowl. I really hope they lose the Super Bowl. Really, really hope they lose. Sorry, guys, but never liked New England. I don't know. I don't care who they're playing. I hope they lose. I hope they're playing the Rams, actually. Wait, who are the other 2 teams playing? Are they getting booed? Let's hope to God the crowd's booing them. Well, I guess there's always next year. It's just, it sucks when they worked so damn hard all season long. Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess, what do you think, Peanut? Is there got some positive words to say at the end of that? Yeah, I'm surprised Condoleezza Rice was there too. Okay, well, guys, thanks for sticking around. And let's see, I have some more. Yeah, I don't know what. I think that they could have. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for letting Peanut hang out for a little bit. And now you can see her, right? Is she still in the shot? There she is. All right. Say bye, Peanut. There's always next year. Stay unleashed.